Are you ready to start?
Yeah, if you are.
Okay. All right. Get some coffee.
The name of this next horse is Hoof-Hearted, but listen to the call.
Hoof-Hearted on the extreme outside. Colorado Co-Ed, Toast a Dozen on the inside. Quester's Jet, Hoof-Hearted on the outside, it's close. Hoof-Hearted in the winner's circle.
¡Claro que sí! ¡Ay, jaja! ¡Sí, señor!
What is up, pod people? This is another episode of Hoof-Hearted. I am Doc, and with me is the Mexalorian. Mex, ¿qué pasa?
Yo, muy bien, el puto. What's going on?
You son of a bitch.
I wasn't expecting the Spanish switch up, but
Hey man, I'm trying to get back to our roots.
hey, I need to too. I was gonna say I need to touch some grass with those roots, but I haven't been doing shit.
Hey, did you take Spanish?
How's it going?
Oh, it's fine. Did you take Spanish?
In like high school,
Yeah,
but I fucking my second year I got a D, so I had to retake it, and then I didn't take it till senior year, and the teacher was pretty much like, "Hey, I don't want you to be a super senior, so I'm just gonna pass you."
Oh shit. Okay.
Yeah, I didn't really pay attention in high school.
Yeah, bien. Yeah.
But I am trying to learn nowadays since my girlfriend is Mexican from the Mexico.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have to be going down there someday, sometime soon. Actually, we're planning it.
Yeah.
But yeah, if I don't learn shit, I won't be able to talk to anyone down there.
That's all right,
Not even her family. So I feel really bad.
Google Translate, dude.
True. And there's like real-time apps now. They should have those like Google glasses. I'm pretty sure they never fucking really went with it.
No,
But the idea was there, right?
Yeah.
Those could have had the fucking translators.
Well, they have earpieces,
What?
dude. They have earpieces that you just pop them in. They're Bluetooth.
Yeah, but are they gonna be like Bluetooth? I could listen to my music and then I'm in the middle of a conversation with some motherfuckers and I can't understand it. Then I switch it to the translating.
I mean, it'd be pretty rad if
Or
like
it's iffy. I don't want to spend $500 for just translator.
well, it'd
earbuds.
be pretty cool if like, you know, they were earbuds, but you could also listen to like Spanish music or Japanese music, and then it would translate the music while you're listening.
Everything English.
Yeah, you're like, man, these songs are fucking dumb. Makes no sense. The translator's just off. Yeah. What part of Mexico is your girlfriend? Is her family from?
Ensenada. I had to think about it.
Okay.
But they go to they prefer to just hang out in like TJ, I think.
Oh, okay.
Whenever she usually goes down there. With the other fam. But yeah, no, I've been there before on like a cruise when I was a fucking kid.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But yeah, and the only thing that really happened is I almost got lost. And it's just like I blended in really well back then because I stayed outside a lot more. But yeah, that's the only thing that really was interesting about it. I didn't get to do jack shit back then. But yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, hopefully you'll learn some shit and then you can go ahead and blend in again.
Yeah. I just need to go outside.
Yeah.
In the sun.
It sucks, man, because like no matter what I do, I am never going to blend in. Like I would blend in maybe in Spain, but not in Mexico.
Yeah.
So
you get that the Italian crowds too, you know? You go up there over to Europe and blend in a lot more.
Yeah, I'm European, I guess.
Down south where gonna keep going to the sun thing because the the eclipse apocalypse thing this last week. But yeah, the sun's gonna burn us alive.
It certainly feels like that when you're living in Bakersfield.
Yeah, and damn, it's switched up so fast. I'm pissed.
What did?
Because the weather, yeah, because just 2 weeks ago it was like, oh, you could still wear a sweater all fucking day, and now it's like, you put that shit on, you're dead. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah, except for those weirdos that end up wearing sweaters and beanies during the summertime. I don't know what the fuck those people are on, but
I mean, I used to be that crackhead. I like beanies though.
But so today the high is going to be 88. Tomorrow, you know what the high is going to be?
94.
No, 69, dude.
Really?
Yeah, with 100% chance rain.
Damn it.
Yep.
I'm going to LA, so hopefully it doesn't rain that bad.
Yeah, Sunday is also going to be raining, and it's going to be 58. So it'll get back up to the 80s, 86 on Thursday. And that's your hoof-hearted weather report from Doc.
With the slight bit of sass from Mex.
Yeah, sassy pants. Anyways, yeah,
what's going on, man?
No, nothing, dude. Just hanging out and dreading work. Like, I mean, every day, dude. I'm like, I just don't. I mean, and it's not even the job. It's just I don't want to work. You know what I mean? Just tired of working for somebody else.
Yeah,
you know. So, but
I actually put my 2 weeks in. Just
did you really? Day. Awesome.
Yeah, next week will be my last over at a retail spot.
Yeah, well, that's cool. You're gonna do sell the merch like full time?
Yeah, just selling shit full time.
That's good.
It's paying more than what they were in hours wise. It just doesn't make sense for me to stick around there.
Yeah, well, and then also too, like that working the retail job, it kind of digs in and takes away from your, from you actually making money with the other job.
Yeah.
So
no, exactly.
Owning your own shit. So.
And what's funny is like the last few days, I've just been chilling. Like yesterday, I put up the little promo. You guys aren't watching it yet. Disney Plus is putting out X-Men 97, continuation of the old school X-Men.
Oh yeah.
Animation.
Mm-hmm.
Threw that shit on, caught up on all 5 episodes, and it's. I mean, I was working. I wasn't bullshitting, but I got to relax.
Yeah.
No pressure of being like, oh, I have to do shit. No, I got 2 more days because these bastards don't want to fucking work me. I'm good with that.
Yeah.
I am fine. But yeah, doing our own shit. So if you guys want to follow us on Hoofhearted Podcast at Instagram, and then the Mexalorian, the _Mexalorian, and Doc Farted, hit us up, learn about us, then you can fucking support us on all those things here, Twitch, and YouTube.
Yeah, that's right. That's right.
Yeah. And get us both stop working. Yeah, you guys can talk to us all day, every day.
I know, right? Shit, if I wasn't working, yeah, I'd probably if we made money doing this, I probably would do it more.
Yeah, like live ones.
Fuck yeah.
Everyday live podcasts. If you guys want to fucking jump in the Twitches and just shoot the shit.
Hell yeah, that would be cool, dude.
Yeah, just do shit like that.
Yeah. It'd be easier to say to my wife, yeah, I got to do the podcast thing because, I'm making money with it. So.
Yeah.
But that ain't happening. That ain't going to happen. Maybe it will. I don't know. Fuck. Shit. I don't know. You were talking about watching the X-Men show. I started watching Fallout.
How was that?
It's so good, dude. It's really good. Have you ever played the games?
Is that the one with Kevin Hart?
No,
I'm thinking Twisted. I'm taking that fucking metal.
Oh, Twisted Metal?
Twisted Metal.
That doesn't. Yeah, that doesn't.
No, that's not Kevin Hart. What the fuck?
Yeah.
No,
the dude doesn't.
Isn't it with
look
Kevin
like
Hart in Fallout? He's not. Claptrap.
Well, you mean in the Twisted Metal one?
No, that's Anthony Mackie.
Yeah. No,
Who was Kevin Hart was just doing a
I think you're getting confused with like
game.
Borderlands.
Oh yeah, that's what it is. I don't like any of the games, so I mean, yeah, that's what it was. It was Borderlands.
And you have Borderlands.
Right.
Have you played Fallout though?
No,
Oh, okay. Well,
no, and I've only seen them being played, so I
Okay.
shouldn't say I don't like them, but I've never really given them a chance
Yeah.
to like them.
They did a good job of making it. I don't know. They did a good job of making it feel like the game. So like, there's a part where they like the girl talks about stats, and yeah, man. I mean, it's just, I don't know, good action. There's blood. It's good. It's good so far. We've gotten through 2 episodes. There's only 8, but it was cool because Amazon released all of them at one time instead of, oh, you gotta wait a week.
Oh, that
You
is
gotta wait a week. Yeah,
I
so
hate that shit.
I hate that shit too. So, but each episode is like, I think like 45 minutes to an hour. So,
Now
so
on
you
that,
got
like,
8 hours to watch.
why do you think they do that shit? By the way, the spread it out through week by week.
I think they do it so then people don't do what they did with Stranger Things. Like, so Netflix will release the whole season in one.
For most shows,
right?
not all of them anymore.
Yeah.
Some of them are week by week,
Some
depending
of them,
on what they are.
Yeah. But what happens is they end up, people will subscribe just to watch the show and then cancel at the at the end of the month. So they'll just get one
Bobby
month.
Lee was in this.
Which one?
My bad. I'm watching slightly the trailer for Borderlands, and Bobby Lee popped up.
Oh yeah. I don't even what's Borderlands on? What
I think it was a movie.
movie.
So I think
Okay.
they just put it out. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Anyways,
I'm not seeing like a Netflix or.
Okay.
Oh, Jack Black was Claptrap.
Oh, okay.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably just released in theaters or something.
Yeah, probably. But anyways, Fallout, good show. You should check
August
it out.
9th. Yeah.
You should check it out.
All right.
But
I'll give it a shot.
Before we get onto our topic, there's one more thing I wanted to talk about. I sent you the trailer to this one show, this one movie, and I really want to go watch it with you, so then we could talk about it on the podcast.
What movie was it again? I started watching it, but I know I forgot to watch the rest of it.
Sasquatch Sunset. Yeah. Like, I think.
Mind if I watch it real quick?
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. You haven't seen it yet?
No.
Yeah, go for it.
Like, how out of all the movies that have come out recently, Civil War, Borderlands, that's the one that you want to go watch. Just Sasquatch fucking each other.
Yeah, dude.
That was fucking funny.
Well, and then there's a part where like he eats shrooms and then starts fucking tripping. And I mean, I don't know, dude. To me, like, I feel like that.
No, it seems funny. I'll watch that.
Yeah, it seems funny, and then it might be pretty interesting, like what they how they filmed it, and then how they scripted it and stuff. I mean, there's no words.
Yeah.
So it's pretty interesting. At least I don't think there's any words. I'll be disappointed if they
start talking.
Yeah, but
yeah.
Anyways,
they should keep how the trailer was, where they're just not talking, but they're doing their movements how you would think that they probably would, to be honest.
Yeah,
because the whole tree, like, I don't know if that was the same or if that's what it looked like. They were chopping down the trees, but it also looked like they were like trying to make music.
Yeah, no, they were because, like, so one of the lore with Bigfoot and Sasquatch, whatever, is that they bang tree branches onto like the trunks of the trees to communicate. and
Okay.
like long distance. You know, that's their telephone, and so that's what they're doing there. But yeah, I mean, it looked cool. It looked cool to me, man. The movie
Yeah.
does. So
No,
and
it looked fun.
yeah, I just think it would be cool for us to go and then do an episode about it. Being that we've, that's kind of our bread and butter is, or at least it is what we usually talk about is the weird stuff. So I think that would be cool.
Yeah, no, that'd be fine. We could do that.
Yeah.
But because I didn't see a date, but whenever it comes out, yeah, I'm down.
I think it might be out already, or it might be
Oh.
out. Yeah, I think it came out yesterday, but
Oh no, yeah, it came out today.
yeah. Okay, cool.
Nice. Nationwide. Okay, select theaters April 12th, nationwide April 19th. So next week
Okay.
for sure.
We'll do it, yeah. And then you won't be working
All right.
anymore, so
Yeah, fuck
even
yeah.
if I'm working, then we could go take see a matinee or something.
Yeah.
Of it, yeah. So.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah, but none of that is our topic. What is our topic today?
Oh shit, we forgot to say it at the top of the episode.
I don't give a fuck.
Well, I don't know. I was kind of thinking if we want to throw it back to, I mean, most of people's childhoods. Trading card games.
Yeah, trading card. Yeah, card games. Card games in general, really. I think because I mean,
Well, even
of
like
course,
Texas Hold'em, you think?
yeah, like we could just talk about all that shit. Cause,
Yeah, I first learned in Texas Hold'em when I was a fucking kid with my cousin. We're trying to master it so we could go into fucking stranglehold people in poker, but I never got good at it.
Yeah.
I wish I could count cards. That'd be fucking funny.
Yeah,
And then,
I mean,
just pull some was it the Hangover type shit where I look absolutely stupid, and then I act like I'm looking at everything, and then I still really don't know what the fuck's going on.
I mean, you could definitely do that now, but
yeah. No, I still want to learn that way. I know, but then I just bullshit people. I don't want to get in trouble. Dude, those hotels, those casinos,
they know
from the movies, they'll kill you. But in real life, they'll probably just ban you.
Yeah, they ban you. Yeah, but I
Who
mean,
knows?
Yeah, you can. It's all about odds with those games with poker and blackjack. It's all about the odds. But with blackjack, I think they use like 3 decks. I mean, it depends on where you're at, of course, but that makes it a little harder to kind of predict what's going to come out. But
yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I played blackjack once in a casino, and like it was cool because I had never played before. I went to Laughlin, Nevada, which is like the southern part of Nevada, and like everybody was cool because when you're playing blackjack, if you fuck up, you're gonna fuck up everybody else at the table. So everybody, like at least in my experience, they all wanted me to do well enough to not fuck up. They didn't care if I won or lost because the way that they're playing, I mean, you're playing against the dealer, of course. And then, of course, everybody else, like, they could affect, because like, if I kept hitting when I shouldn't be, it's going to piss off everybody else. And then I fuck up the whole thing. So, they told me the proper way to do things. Do I remember how to do it? Nope. Because I haven't played since I was 21. So it's been 24 years. So it's been a long time since I played. But I do want to play blackjack again. I would like to play poker again, but like on an actual table. I like playing poker at home. I'm not good at it, but I love playing it. I get impatient, and I'm a patient person, but I always have the worst fucking cards. Like I just think when it comes to like gambling, like my family, there's zero. We are definitely not Irish because there is zero luck.
Oh, what does that have to do with gambling?
Well,
heard that.
The luck of the Irish, which is probably racist. I have no idea. But
in 2024,
maybe. But we have zero luck. My family does not have any luck at all. So yeah, I'm like, yeah, I never get good cards. I never win. It's terrible. But I enjoy playing. So the home game, that's probably more for me. But then that way I'm not wasting a bunch of money. But yeah, but you wanted to kind of focus more on like playing cards, like the trading card stuff, right?
Yeah, for the most part, but if poker and stuff gets your rocks off too, man, we could talk about that. I just never really participated in those games, so it's a little harder for me. I've
That's
only played
cool.
Texas Hold'em when I was younger.
Yeah, that's cool.
I guess
I said
what
what
is
I wanted to say.
solitaire? Solitaire.
Solitaire.
You ever
Fuck, yeah.
you ever fuck with solitaire?
Yeah, dude.
High
Like
school
not just on
on the
the
computers?
computer,
Boom.
but yeah, not just on the computer though. Like
Really?
yeah, my grandma taught me how to play it because like it would be
Oh,
boring at her house. So
true.
you know, I mean, we didn't have cable. She didn't have cable, so we
Yeah,
just
no, I get you. I got lucky being born later on,
yeah.
but my grandma barely had cable. It was just in Spanish. So whatever I did watch, that's where I was introduced to Dragon Ball Z,
Oh
but it was
really?
in Spanish. Yeah, it was cool, but I was like, what the fuck? What's going on? Who's good? Who's bad?
That's funny. Yeah,
And
because
then
they're all
the
angry.
only other thing, yeah, exactly. The only other thing that I'd ever watched there was Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory, the
Okay.
original. So it's just like, I mean, kind of see why someone that watched it with me is a little scared of shorter people, but
Yeah.
it didn't traumatize me that bad. It was just a fucking trip of a movie when you're younger.
Yeah. Well, I played solitaire. My grandma taught me how to play solitaire, and then she also taught me how to play double solitaire, which I know is an oxymoron, but it's basically solitaire but with two people. So, but yeah, I learned how to play that. So I already knew how to play before the computer games, you know. And it's still like a pretty good time killer. Like when I'm editing, I'll play solitaire. So,
Cool.
but yeah, and then
It's something to pass the time for sure.
yeah, and I like other card games too, like spades. I kind of wanted to get into that, but what was the other one? There was one, canasta. I liked canasta. My ex, her family, they used to play that. That was like one of the few times that I actually had fun. And then my oldest, he really liked it. He liked canasta. But yeah, I mean that was a lot of fun to play that. I like playing games. And canasta was fun too. Bridge is another game. I haven't really played that, but do you remember playing War? Did you ever play War when you were a kid?
War.
Yeah, War.
Oh, I think I do, but remind me what it is.
Okay, so you shuffle the deck, and then you start. It's just between two people, and
Yeah,
so
and like someone throws one card, who if you throw the next one and it's higher, you win.
yeah.
Okay,
And then
yeah.
if
I played that shit with my sister.
Yeah, if it's a tie, then you got to do 3 cards down, and then 1 card up, and then whoever gets that, gets all the cards. So yeah, that was that game. That would take forever sometimes, dude. You would think that it wouldn't take that long, but sometimes it would.
I don't remember it being that like deep, but I remember.
Oh,
I remember
really?
the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we were kids. I mean, we weren't playing hardcore. So if you were like a little older in your teens
Yeah.
or something, I could
Yeah.
see you guys getting competitive.
Oh yeah, I mean we would do it when we were having like like free days or whatever, like even in high school. We would end up doing it. Like we'd have like a sub or something, and then there was no movie, and the teacher's like, I don't give a shit. Here's your handout. Just do that. You could take it home and do it, whatever. And then we would sit there. We'd also play dominoes too, but that was where I learned to play dominoes. It was cool, but
I
I don't
never
know,
really
man.
learned Wait, because like dominoes, you mean the one where you like? 'Cause I don't like fucking ever set up dominoes. You have to like match them
Yeah,
with the coinciding numbers, right?
yeah, yeah,
Okay. I think I've done that like once or twice.
yeah,
Um, damn.
yeah. I like dominoes. Dominoes is cool. Playing the proper way
Oh,
is pretty interesting.
that's what I was gonna say. A while back, it was with dominoes, but I played a game with my friend's family, and they called it Mexican Train.
Yeah,
And being one of the only people that looks um more so than anyone else in the room, I didn't. I mean, I didn't care for the name, but
yeah,
I didn't really know what was going on. There was a bunch of white people, and I was just
yeah.
like, all right, well, where'd this name come from, guys?
I don't know, dude. I have no idea, but they have other names for it. I've played that too. That and my grandma is the one. My other grandma, my mom's mom. She was from Oklahoma, and she was the one that taught us that one. And so when she would say it, it sounded more racist because she had an accent. So y'all want to
True.
play Mexican Train? I don't know about that. I think they do that in jail, don't they? I have no idea, man. Yeah, I know it's a little troublesome. Yeah, but I think
Yeah, and they sell, because me being at the retail spot, I've seen
the
a
trains.
Mexican Train
Yeah,
game set.
yeah, yeah.
And I'm like, okay,
They
like,
have
all right, they have the official thing.
yeah, they have like a little like piece that goes in the center, and then you put the
Uh-huh.
main domino in there, and then everybody's train branches off from that, and then you could push a button, and the fucking thing like does the train whistle. Yeah, it's
Jeez.
crazy, dude. Yeah. I'm like, I don't know about that. Just call it train. Just call it train. We could leave the Mexican part out. Yeah.
I mean, I don't mind it that much, but it was just like, wow, this is a new thing, and seems targeted.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, what are you gonna do to me? Like,
uh,
we're running a
I didn't know
train
we
on
were
you.
what? I didn't know I was invited to this kind of thing. I
Is
mean,
that why?
it's all good, but
Yeah. Is that why
not
everybody
again,
had to put
guys.
their keys in the bowl at the door? Put your cell phones in the bowl. Put your keys in a bowl. You're like, what kind of fucking party is this?
Oh shit. Shit, you're right.
Yeah.
They did have me do that.
Yeah. Lemon party. That's a different one.
Oh Jesus. Have you seen those billboards for lemondaddy.com or whatever the fuck?
Yes. Oh my
And
God.
every time I pass those, I'm just like, is it the same thing as Lemon Party, or what's going
Yeah.
on these days? What is going on?
Yeah, it's super weird. I was like, what the fuck is
that? I'm not gonna check it out ever, just
I know,
in case.
right? Yeah.
Because the billboards don't really give me any type of comfort, because they look exactly what it's like. Are they gonna be on the website doing this? What the fuck's going on?
Yeah, and you don't want to be on a
I'm a little
list.
nervous about that. No. Well, no.
You had to think about it.
A little bit. Kind of list.
Yeah. Well, anyways.
But, oh shit. What about Uno? I really
Uno, yeah, dude. Yeah,
shit
Uno.
could go hard. You're really playing.
I do like the new the new house rules where if somebody puts down like a draw 2, you could put down a draw 2 like immediately, and then it goes on to the next person. Yeah, and they have to draw 4. Like, that's fucked up, but it's cool. And then yeah, that one, I mean, that's a cool game. They have Dose. Have you ever played that one?
No.
Okay, don't. It sucks. It's really bad. Like, it's not good at all.
Yeah.
Yeah. But they do have Uno Flip, and that one's really fucking cool because so each side of the card has stuff on it. And like what happens is you got you know how there's reverse cards and stuff like that. I don't know if this set has reverse cards, but they have a flip. So you flip it, or so you put down the flip card, and then what happens is you have to take your hand, and then you totally flip it around, and now you've got all these like different numbers, different colors, like all that shit. So it's like playing 2 games at once. It's pretty cool. I like that one a lot. It's way more fun than regular Uno.
I mean, it sounds interesting. Sounds like a trip.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool. And they had this one. This used to be my son's favorite game. It's called Uno Attack. And what Uno Attack is basically instead of draw 2 or draw 4, you had this machine, and you'd have to push the button, and it would say, push 4 times. So you'd have to push this button 4 times, and then maybe cards would be spit out at you. Sometimes cards would not be spit out at you. So you'd have to push it 4 times. And it's like Russian roulette, man. You never know when the fucking thing's going to go off. And you would get so much more than like 4 cards. Sometimes it would shoot out like 10. It was insane. It was a lot of fun. But Skip-Bo's another card game that I liked. They actually made a Monopoly card game, which was pretty cool.
Really?
Yeah.
I always sucked at Monopoly, so I just couldn't believe that.
Yeah, that one's the Monopoly card game is much better. It's easier.
Okay.
It's shorter. And then they also made. Have you ever played Settlers of Catan?
No, but I've been told it's pretty good.
It's good. It's fun. But they made a card game, and the card game you could actually just have 2 people play. And I don't think it's in print anymore, but that game was pretty fun. But yeah, you got me thinking of all the different card games now.
Well, Settlers of Catan, is that like what is that exactly?
I mean, it's basically you're just trying to create settlements.
Middle East D&D,
and you're trading resources to go ahead and create these settlements. The thing that makes the game cool is that the board is always different, so it's random, and then you try to trade with other players. Like I need 5 wheat, I'll give you 3 stone for 3 wheat, that kind of a thing. And then you trade in the wheat and this and that, and then it'll give you a road, or it'll give you this. And then, so you have these settlement points, and if you get a certain amount of settlement points, you win the game. So you can get settlements, you can build cities, you can build roads, all that shit. It's pretty cool. And the card game is a little different. It's much easier. It's quicker. So yeah, but they've made a lot of board games or whatever into card games. Oh, dude, one card game that's pretty cool, and this isn't trading cards like you were talking about, but Cards Against Humanity.
Oh,
dude,
yeah, I do like that one.
Yeah, I like that one too.
Fun.
It's great, but there is.
Anytime I could get something with Hitler in the name, over.
I do think though that there is a limit. There's a limit to how many people that should play. Because like I've played before with 12 people, and that is way too many.
Yeah, that's too many. No, I would say 5 or 6.
Yeah, I would say 6.
You need someone choosing, and then like 4 to 5 choices.
Yeah,
that's good.
Yeah.
But then you're just counting or going over and over for like 12 people. You're like, I forgot which one I like.
Yeah, exactly. It's just too many people.
Yeah.
It's too many people.
Yeah, nah, 6 is perfect. 6 is a perfect amount.
Yeah, but that game was so successful that it ended up spawning off all sorts of other ones. Like there's one called What Do You Meme, where it's like a picture, and then you have to put the card down that you think describes that picture. And that one's pretty fun.
Or have you seen the Exploding Kittens?
Yeah, I saw that one. I'm not a fan of that one. We have it, but
I've never tried it. Oh, okay. I've never tried it. It's like the same thing. I've only seen like the boxes for it.
Yeah.
Is it like the same thing?
No. It's more. Yeah, no. It's a little kind. I don't know. I feel like it's kind of goldfish like, kind of.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's
cat.
okay. But there's all sorts of card games, and every time I go to Target, I never buy anything because my wife won't play them. She gets bored. I love games and board games. I mean, they're called board games, but
Yeah.
But I want to play them more, but nobody wants to play them, so it kind of sucks. And there was this one game called Seen It. Now I'm getting off. It's a movie trivia game. I'd always kill everybody, and nobody ever wanted to play. It sucks. It sucks.
You do know a lot of movie shit, so I mean.
Yeah, I did. Not modern stuff. Like in the 2000s, like 80s.
Yeah,
90s.
but there's not too many trivia that's like, what was the movie out this year that did that? Nah.
Yeah.
A lot of it's based on like 90s, 80s films.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I mean, I'm sure you'll catch up pretty soon, and you'll be able to dominate modern ones when and I act like it's still the 2000s. I was about to say in like 20 years or some shit. Like some old stuff will be, retro, or some new stuff will be retro
then, yeah.
for us. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for the fucking kids.
Yeah.
Damn.
But
dude, the interesting thing, and then we'll get back to other ones.
Yeah.
The cool thing about Cards Against Humanity is it is almost like a trading card game because they have booster packs.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's
so
true.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, when you you're talking about booster packs and stuff, like did you ever collect like baseball cards or football or basketball, any of that?
I've had a few baseball cards. Like I remember, and it's funny too because my dad, he claimed them, but it's just like, I know you don't fuck with any of these teams. When I was younger, I stayed up to date with like baseball players, and I had a bunch of my like favorites. So one time we went to the Orange County Swap Meet, and I found a vendor. He had like a shit ton of like placard cards. So like it was the card, and it was on a plaque with like the name of the player, the team, and the year that it was from. And I just got a bunch of those.
Yeah.
And I had those like on my wall, but I never collect from like booster packs themselves.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
my dad did. And the funny thing is I guess like a long time ago, and these packs will probably be worth something, even right now. But a long time ago, my parents were shopping, I think, at like Walmart, and they saw them just putting out new boxes of the baseball cards, and they didn't open them, so you couldn't buy them single packs. So they just grabbed one box and they scanned it. So it's scanned for a price of a single pack. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And my dad was like, "That's not right." Like, and then the cashier, I guess, said, "No, that's what it's scanned for. You're good." So my mom was like, "Go fucking get them all."
Yeah.
So they still have all those boxes sealed.
Do you know what year it was?
No, I'll find that out. I'll let you know. But it was before I was born.
Oh, okay,
probably
really?
90.
Okay.
Yeah, I think my sister was born, so probably like 90, 91.
Yeah, no, those are good. The 90s are the ones that are going for some pretty good money. Like he should,
really,
yeah, certain years, like years that might have like Griffey or whatever. But the reason why I brought that up though is because I know those are card collectibles, but
yeah, no, I just went to. Sorry, I'll let you go right after this. Let me get my Kanye moment in real quick.
All right.
I went to
like Taylor Swift.
Yeah. Hey Taylor, you had a good set, but now I went to Fresno for a card and collectibles convention, and I'm set up around all of these people with card cases, like hardcore card people. So I felt very out of my element, but everyone around, like walking around and all this shit, hardcore card collectors, baseball fucking collectors.
Yeah.
That these guys are walking around with cases of cards, not like the plastic case. I mean like suitcase, like briefcases.
Yeah.
Like they might as well have had them handcuffed to their wrists just in case some shit happened.
Yeah.
And honestly, they should have, because I ended up seeing a post that after the event, someone lost one of their boxes.
Yeah,
so
doubt it.
they're not that bright for not doing it, so they should fucking handcuff their shit. But it's just this shit that they're fucking go hard.
Yeah.
Dude. They go hard. And some of the guys next to me had their cards out. A lot of them going for 1,000 plus. And It's just fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like holy shit.
Yeah. Well, the reason why
But,
I brought it up was because, I know that it was. See, my dad used to actually, like, they made a game out of it. They would they would flip them, kind of like. Did you ever flip dollars in school?
Yeah.
Okay, same thing. So you would flip it. You'd flip the card, and then if it was evens or if odds or whatever, face up, face down, head, tails, all that shit, and then they would keep the card. So I mean, I think that even a collectible card could end up being used as a game. So
Yeah.
I think
And no, that's interesting. I was wondering if anyone ever did that. Like did they make their own baseball team out of the cards that they wanted, like a fantasy league type thing, and then
yeah,
they just like acted like, okay, he's on base, like, and every person has to know their stats or something to where they'd be like, okay, he's gonna hit a home run and score. So some
yeah.
shit.
I'm pretty sure
That'd
that they did. I do know this. So like MLB The Show, what they do, it's a video game, but they started
Oh,
at some point in time selling digital cards. So you can earn them or you can actually buy them, and you can buy packs. You open up a pack and then you get players. And then you could put those players onto your team. You could create a team. You could put those players onto your team, and then you could play online against other people. But like some people, I mean, the problem with all these, all of those types of things, like people would spend like 10 grand and buy the best fucking cards and and have the best goddamn team, and it would be so annoying. It is kind of fun though.
yeah,
It's fun being able to open it up and then knowing that like this card, whatever, even though it's digital, does have certain attributes to it, and it helps you in the game. But I know that there's also cards with like RF chips in it that do certain things. And Nintendo had that for a little bit. They had collectible cards where with a little RF reader, and then you can end up doing something. I couldn't remember exactly what it was, but I think
that
Tiger
video
just
game thing, right?
yeah. Also, I think Tiger Handheld used to have something like that too. You would collect these cards, you would slide the card, and then the game would show up on the little handheld. I don't know, man. It's they've done all sorts of things with cards, collectible cards,
Yeah.
and then relating them to games. But speaking of Nintendo, did you know that that's actually how they started out? Was with
Card
cards?
game?
Yeah, they were
Really?
cards. Because I guess back in the day, I think, and I'm just going off of memory, so I don't know for sure. But back in the day, they made playing cards illegal. So,
Yep.
so what they started to do was they started to just put pictures on these cards. It was considered gambling, I guess, and so they just started having these playing cards, but they weren't called playing cards. They were just like picture cards. And then eventually the people started making them into a game and gambling with them. But yeah, Nintendo, that was how they started out. They were a card manufacturer. They made cards. And then of course as time went on, like I think in the 70s, they started to create toys because cards were considered toys, and they branched off and did toys, and then eventually went into games and then video games. But they still had in fact recently they had like an anniversary edition of these playing cards with like kind of in an old art style, but they were Nintendo characters, like Mario and Donkey Kong, all that shit.
Yeah.
And they were pretty rad, actually. I don't know how to play that game, but I do wish I knew how to play that card game, that because it's a certain kind of card game. But yeah, anyways, I mean the pictures are cool. And but yeah, that's how Nintendo got started, man. And then now and a lot of people think that Nintendo owns Pokemon, but they don't. I think they own a part of it. So,
I've heard like Satan owns half of it.
who?
Satan?
Satan owns half of Pokemon?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
No,
Maybe.
I keep saying that it was originally like created for Satanists or some shit. Like yeah, so
Did you
it's
ever
just
play
funny.
Pokemon?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, I remember the little devil standing in the corner, but it wasn't that prominent, you know?
Okay, but let me ask you this. Okay, because this is more, I mean, that Pokemon's more your generation. For me,
Uh,
I was too old for it. Like Pokemon came out in the 90s, right? The late 90s?
uh
Or was it the early mid 90s?
yeah, well probably like we got it here around like 94, 95.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
think in Japan it was a little older.
But I don't know. Like, okay, you're in front of your computer. Look it up, man. What came out first?
Yeah.
Was it the anime, the cards,
The
or the
chicken or the
game? Not the chicken or the egg.
oh.
I think that's a Pokemon thing, anyways. But yeah, what came out first? Was it the game, the cards, or the anime?
Japanese. Okay, so 96 created the first Pokemon game in 1996, but the games became sleeper hits and were followed by manga series, a trading card game, and anime series and film. So I guess the video game came first.
Oh, okay. All right, that's interesting. I would
Yeah,
have thought that the card game came out first, but yeah, I
I
mean
would have
that.
thought the manga
Yeah, true, true. In
is
Japan,
usually,
yeah,
especially like anime,
yeah,
it's off manga series. But yeah, I mean, I guess it would make sense because it was called like Pocket Monsters at first.
yeah, yeah,
So I guess since it was in the handheld Game Boy, that's probably what they
yeah,
were
yeah,
shooting for, anyways.
yeah. But I never got into it. Did you get into the card game or any of the other games for Pokemon?
I had some when I was growing up.
Uh
I
huh.
don't have them at all, or I would have told them.
Yeah,
Um, but it was mainly the game for me because a lot of the times
the
my
video game.
family were out. Yeah, the video game.
Yeah.
Sorry. A lot of the times my family were out traveling for my sister's like softball league
Uh huh.
games. So I was just sitting on my Game Boy playing Pokemon.
Yeah.
Um, and then if like I said, I had some cards, not enough to play, but I had seen, oddly enough, I think Toys R Us used to send out these VHS tapes, right?
Uh huh.
Because I had gotten a Pokemon one and a Yu-Gi-Oh one in the mail,
Uh huh.
like like out of fucking nowhere, unless my parents just got them for me. It's just like I don't know. But it was like introductions to the games, and then saying like you could go play it at Toys R Us. Like, so I was like, okay, fuck. So I would go to Toys R Us for the Pokemon games just because you could earn little badges, like the little buttons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking cool. But I'd always go and it'd be too late, so I wouldn't be able to get anything. So it's
Oh,
just
that
like
sucks.
list. Um, but yeah, I mean, it was something I would have wanted to do, like play the Pokemon game, the card game. It's just I was a little kid, I didn't know how.
Yeah.
And even now, I've fuck, dude. I don't get it at all because I feel like it's like Magic, but with the elements or some shit.
Yeah.
And then yeah, you just have to roll off that. But there's too many fucking games like that and everything I don't want to learn.
Yeah. I think it's unless you want to devote a lot of time to that game, I feel like you're kind of behind. You
Yeah,
know, if you're gonna do it casually, then you could play with your friends. But to play in like tournaments or anything like that, people have been playing it for their whole lives. So it's
yeah,
like, dude, I
especially
can't
that one.
keep up. Yeah, yeah. So then you got these like, you got these 30-year-olds like at these tournaments playing these fucking Pokemon games, and you're like, dude, I don't know what the fuck. I can't do it. Yeah,
And
I played Magic. Like I played Magic when I was after high school, and I
uh,
really liked it. And then I stopped. I got married, and then I stopped. And then I was like, you know what? I'm going to introduce this to my kid. And then I introduced it to him. And we had fun playing that. That was cool. And it was fun. Like, honestly, dude, and I'm sure you know this too, but like buying a brand new pack and then opening it and then seeing what you get, like that's part of the fun. I
Oh
mean,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
It's
I
a ton
mean,
of fun.
yeah,
Even now, because I'll get like One Piece, Digimon, packs every now and then,
uh
and
huh,
I'll open them up. It's fun. And I've
yeah,
gotten lucky to get some like cool art ones because they have like alternate art shit now,
yeah,
uh, and or just the promos or anything. Like some of them are fucking really good and just nice to look at. So it's cool. And nah, going back to the packs, yeah,
yeah.
that's almost half the fun for
Oh
sure.
yeah, yeah. It's just it's fun. I never went into any tournaments. I always played Magic with a friend of mine from high school. I played with my kid. He enjoyed it. It was fun. I played once with my brother-in-law, my current brother-in-law. He's just
Uh-huh.
not, and I liked playing against him. It's just he's not. He's too busy, and it kind of
Yeah.
sucks. I would love to be able to play card games, Magic. You know, like that's the one I'm used to. That's the one I want to play. But and I still have a shit ton of Magic cards. And then every once in a while, like I'll go through them
They,
and like make a deck.
does
It's
it say are they
fun.
older cards or?
I mean, they're not super old. Like I got rid of all my old ones, and then I'm sure some of them were worth money, but yeah, no, they're all within the last like 5 years, so they're not going to be worth much. But I mean, I miss
Well, in the
playing it.
future. Yeah.
Yeah, in the future, yeah.
Yeah.
But I got rid of. I don't keep them. I don't keep cards because they're valuable. Like I mean, I know like that's kind of what you do. Like you sell stuff, but
Uh, I mean, not even cards really. So, like for most of it, I sell them by the pack, not by
yeah.
value.
It's not
Um,
worth it to keep it for me.
yeah.
Like, cause I had a shit ton of baseball cards, and some of them were valuable, and I just gave them to my friend. Like I had a
Well, dude,
dare.
like I was saying, those people with cards right next to me with thousands of dollars at that convention,
Yeah,
none of those cards sold.
yeah,
It's just that they're fucking pricey,
yeah,
and because people would ask, and the guy would be like, "Oh, that's 1,200,"
yeah,
and they just walk away. It's like honestly, cardboard's not worth that much for me.
yeah. No,
It was
selling cards, you'd
just
have to sell
cheap.
it below like market value to be able to,
Yeah,
get it sold. Like
get
that's
someone interested, even
yeah,
because those market values are typically eBay,
yeah, true.
and the only reason they go up that high is because it's an auction.
Yeah,
There's not 50 people standing at your table going, "Oh yeah, I'll buy that for 100. No, I'll get it for 250." No, that's on eBay, so that's fair. But in person, it's like, nah, you should probably cut it down a bit, in my opinion,
yeah.
if you just want to get it out of there and get money.
Isn't
But
it?
it just depends. If maybe they spent 1,000 on the card and they're just trying to make 200,
Yeah.
but still, that's not like that
Isn't
right either.
Isn't it interesting though how these card games like they were I mean they were just it just went from being a game to being a collectible, which is so
Yeah.
like it's crazy to me. Like you wouldn't think of like a deck of cards because I mean that's kind of where it starts, like a deck of cards with the ace and the jack and the queen and the king and all that. And then somebody decided, oh, let's put something fancy on it, and then somebody decided, let's go ahead and put words on it that gives these cards special abilities. And then they're like, let's put some, let's put some value on this and we can sell, individually. Like you sell these packs, make it a collectible. Like that's just crazy to me, you
Yeah.
know,
And
it's gone
I
from that.
mean, I feel like it goes to the collectible stance once um people that are buying it just don't want to play it.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Um
Yeah.
so
They're buying it to collect it, not to play it. Yeah.
yeah, so like me, like I would like to play.
Yeah.
It's just really the only person that I might have any chance to is you,
Yeah.
and you don't have the if I could find my magic cards that because I think I have some, maybe we could bust that out.
Yeah.
But I sold most of them, and I think I only kept my deck, so I would just need to find that.
Yeah.
Because the deck I put together for that, like I loved it.
Yeah.
I went and I scoured the fucking TGC website to pick the cards that I would want for that like the color, and
Yeah.
it was the tan one, the normal color. I don't know what to call it. You know what I'm talking about though? Is like is usually the backgrounds for the cards were like deserts or something like that.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it was that color and then red. So it was a combo of those two colors.
Yeah.
And it was just like god themed characters, and I love gods and demon type,
So it was
type lore
white.
stuff. So
I think it was white.
yeah, okay,
Yeah, white
white.
and red.
It's probably
Yeah.
white. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I like that type of shit. So it was easy for me to be like, oh yeah, those cards are dope. But now they have all the different sets of like Doctor Who,
Yeah.
Lord of the Rings for Magic.
Yeah.
Which the Lord of the Rings one kind of made me want to jump into it.
Yeah.
But then they did the thing where it was only one of the ring.
Oh, there was only
You hear
one
about
ring?
that?
No.
There was only one, dude.
That's crazy.
You know who owns it?
Todd McFarlane.
That'd be cool. No, Post Malone.
Are you serious? Okay. He actually.
That's who I saw. That's who I've heard paid $2 million for it.
Yeah, I don't doubt it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's just crazy.
He's a big Magic the Gathering player.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would hope so.
Yeah, no, he's a huge nerd. Like he likes all the card games. He likes to play video games, all that shit. He was there was a you can look on YouTube. He's playing Magic.
What's funny about that is I talk because I like some of his songs, but I don't listen to him.
Yeah.
But the way that I'll bring him up sometimes around my girlfriend, and then like maybe a song in like the mall will pop up and I'll be like, dun, dun, dun. There's
Yeah.
I'm just humming to it and she's like, "Do you really like Post? What the fuck?" Like,
Yeah.
no, it's just he has some good fucking songs.
Yeah.
And he's a huge nerd.
Yeah.
So it's just like that's my boy. I don't know why, but he's the fucking homie.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, like 100%. He's dope as fuck. Like I would listen to his shit more, but I just don't.
Yeah. I mean, his music isn't like my thing, but
yeah. But he also does different types, so it's just like you can't even really be like it's not my genre because he is his own genre. He does like rap, rock, country.
Yeah,
So
he did a show like during COVID, where he actually did Nirvana songs, and he was
Really?
he did it in his house, and yeah, it was really good. And then he I've seen him do something live. It was he was singing Return of the Mac, which was really good. I know you probably don't know that song, but yeah, but I mean, yeah, he sings a lot of different stuff. But if you look on YouTube, you'll see he's playing Magic the Gathering. I think he even does a D&D session with somebody too. I can't remember, but yeah, he's really like he knows his shit when it comes to Magic, and he likes to play it. So, I mean, maybe even real Magic, not just Magic the Gathering. He may know real Magic. I don't fucking know, but
have you seen his first song he ever released?
No.
He might.
What was it?
It was trash. it was I wouldn't know what it was called. All I know it is by the meme of if you think you're in a bad place, this was Post Malone's first released song. And it's just him behind like or in front of a white background singing all like, and you're just like, holy shit, this is Post Malone.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
Yeesh. Yeah. I mean, not to rag on it because he went for what he liked and he mastered his skill.
Yeah.
But the first time for everyone's gonna be kind of rough.
Yeah, usually, yeah.
So for him, and then it's still up there, so it's not like he was fucking embarrassed, but it's just like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay. I mean, you went somewhere, so that's cool.
But back to card games.
True.
That
motherfucker spent $2 million on a.
Yeah, $2 million, dude. That's a lot of money.
But that's a huge tax write-off too.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. Maybe
that's considered art.
Sure. Okay. I mean, he can get it insured. He definitely has got it insured. That's
yeah,
no doubt. But
Talking with my tax guy. Yeah, no, that shit's considered art. If
Okay.
you frame it, get it graded, post it somewhere, or like on the wall or something in your office, it's art.
Okay. All right then. Okay, so I played Magic, and you didn't play Pokemon. What was the card game
No, I
that you
played
played?
Yu-Gi-Oh.
Yu-Gi-Oh?
Played Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I went to a few Russo's bookstore tournaments. Got
Oh,
my
okay.
ass
Yeah.
kicked
Shit. Old
multiple
school.
times.
Yeah.
I paid them to just beat my ass like every time I went there. It was quite embarrassing.
Yeah.
But it was fun. I went there quite a bit as a kid, so it was mainly that game. To me, it was way easier. It was you don't have to focus on getting all the field cards,
The
or
land, the mana.
the land, the
Yeah.
mana.
Yeah.
Now for One Piece, it's Dawn cards. Um, I think Pokemon has the elements or whatever, so you don't have to focus on that. You just throw down weak monsters if you want to bring out a stronger one, sacrifice them, and then throw down magic and trap cards.
Yeah.
Is easy.
Didn't
So
you
that's
try to
what got me
teach
more into
me?
it.
Didn't you try to teach me how to play that once?
No, I think we only ever played Magic at lessons.
Oh, okay.
I don't know
I'm pretty sure
because
you taught me, or maybe it was somebody else. I don't fucking know, but
maybe
yeah,
maybe
I think you were showing me that. Yeah.
probably because a few years back I had a friend that was getting me more into it, so I was buying packs and some decks left and right
Oh, of
because they
Yu-Gi-Oh.
even at that time, yeah, at that time, they were putting out like OG characters like decks from the anime
Oh, okay.
in a special box. So I picked that up, and then the first one too, because it was like the original characters, all three of his decks. So it's just like, yeah, no, I'll get those for sure. And I know I sleeved them up and I put them back in their boxes and everything just to make sure they're protected better.
Yeah.
But because those ones are something that I like. Those are, like I said, they're all the characters. So it was Dark Magician, Red Eyes Black Dragon, and Blue Eyes White Dragon. And then again his other decks, the main characters. So it was like the monster that just wipes everything out right away when you bring out all five of his pieces. His like fucking dope ass Magnet Warrior set, and then another I think Dark Magician set. So
Yeah.
it was just it was way worth it. It was dope. And then yeah, we kind of had a falling out, so I stopped playing with him.
Oh, that sucks.
It is what it is. Life happens.
Shit. Yeah. Yeah, man.
It's just, I mean, especially just get on that. If there's one thing I'm learning, and let's send appreciation to you right now too, Doc. It's not about the people that you want to stick around. It's about the people that do.
That do.
So
Yeah.
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 So yeah. Strong message of the day. Hoof-hearted listeners, don't forget to shoot us back a good quote at Hoof-hearted Podcast on this post, this episode's post. Give us your fucking motivational post or quote of the day.
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll be good. Or
you gotta start doing something like that to make them interact.
Yeah, I think maybe we need better. Maybe I need to come up with some better hashtags, so then maybe more people will see it.
Dingle hopper.
Dingle hopper, yeah.
Hashtag dingleberry picker.
Yeah. But yeah, you guys can contact us on Instagram, Hoofhearted Podcast on Instagram. I'm Doc Farted on Instagram, and Mex is the _Mexalorian on Instagram. You could also call us and leave us a message. But I found out if you are in Europe, it's going to cost you money. So if you're in England or Europe or whatever, just hit us up on Instagram. But the phone number is 661-379-0020. That's 661-379-0020. You can leave us a message. You could also text us. But yeah, man. One thing I was gonna ask though, before we go, is there like a anime or a card game, or not a card game, but an anime or a manga, or just a movie or a video game that you wish had a card game?
Because I've seen them do something with like multiple animes recently. I just don't know. I don't think it's here
Okay.
in the US. It's probably just in Japan or something. But I would like it if if it's a real game to mix, because they did a video game a while back. What is it called? My bad. It was like Jump Force. So it was all the Shonen Jump animes in a fighting game.
Okay.
I think that would be dope if they did all of the shonen, because shonen in Japanese means like boy, so it's just like manga mainly gauged to young boys.
Okay.
So just to be like shonen card game or something, and it's like One Piece, Chainsaw Man, Naruto, Goku, or Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Z anime like that, and
Yeah.
you just mix and match, because that'd be fucking dope to have
Yeah.
Naruto, Goku, and Luffy all on the same team fighting against Frieza, Cell, or some other villains from anime. I think
Yeah.
that'd be sick.
Yeah.
But yeah, what about you? Do you have anything like that?
Well, there was a game. Okay. Did you ever play Final Fantasy VIII?
Not 8. I started at 10.
Okay.
I played, or I think 10, and I was 8 the one with Leon,
Fuck, I don't remember.
or
Maybe.
8 was the one that turned into the movie, right? Here, I'll look it up right now too.
I don't
Because I do see a
remember.
Final Fantasy trading game, or is that where you're gonna bring it?
Well, maybe. I mean, they might have the game now, but there was a card game that was in the game of Final Fantasy VIII, and you played this card game in the game, and that was like my favorite fucking thing to do. And
you know what? Yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. I bought Final Fantasy VIII, and it came with like a few different discs. Am I right? You remember?
Yeah, it was a multi-disc game. Yeah.
The first disc was scratched. So.
Oh shit. Okay.
Because I bought it from Hollywood Video when they were closing down.
Oh yeah, yeah.
So it was only like $3. So I was like, fuck yeah. And then I threw it in there, and I started playing it, and I take like 3-4 steps, and it completely crashed. And I was like, oh,
that sucks.
bullshit.
Yeah.
But they had a card game.
Yeah. So in the game there was a card game. So each one of these characters had an element, and then they had numbers. Like they had 4 numbers, and the 4 numbers were supposed to represent the 4 sides. And so you'd put the card down, like wherever on this grid, and then the opposing player would end up putting a card next to that. The element would end up, maybe there wasn't elements. I think there was elements. I think the elements gave boosts. Like if like you had a fire card that laid down, and then the next person laid down a water, then the water element would get a boost because it was going up against fire. And then so that, say the number on, if you put the card like down, and then the next player put it to the right of that card, then basically they would like battle. So like the numbers that were facing each other would battle the sides, right? I hope I'm describing this right. Are you kind of understanding?
I feel like I'm looking at it right now.
Yeah,
it's like a square with 9 boxes, and you can put the card in those boxes.
Yeah. So of course they couldn't attack diagonally. It had to be like against the side, but
up, down, side, and side.
Yeah, yeah. And I always loved playing that game, and that was like my favorite thing to do. And then they didn't have the card. I'm like, they never came out with these fucking cards, and so I was always tempted to make my own. So me and my friend me and him played Magic, but we also played Final Fantasy VIII, and we loved the card game. And we're like, yeah, man, we should just make our own, like we got a printer. Let's just do it. So, yeah, we almost broke down and did it, but never fully did. But Yeah, that's the one card game I wish would come out, was that one. I mean, maybe it is now. It's been fucked, dude. Like, I don't know what year did that come out?
Final Fantasy 8
Yeah, Final Fantasy 8. What year did that come out?
says 99.
99. So it's been 25 years since that game came out, and maybe they got the card games. I don't know.
Yeah, that sounds bullshit. They should have done something like that.
Yeah,
Surprised there wasn't like some type of petition.
well, I mean, I'm surprised that they didn't capitalize on it. Like they could have had those cards come out at the same time that the fucking game came out, and he used it as like cross promotion, make more money, you know. So I'm just kind of surprised, but whatever. Yeah. There's two other things I wanted to talk about. I totally forgot about this. This wasn't like necessarily a card game, but it kind of was. Like, you collected them, and you did end up battling your friend, and then if you lost, you had to give them your little pieces of cardboard, and that's Pogs. Would you consider that like a card game? Because it kind of was. It was
I
cardboard.
was gonna say I kind of feel like they would be.
Yeah, it was
It was
cardboard, and
kind
you
of
just,
like a cardboard trading card battle
yeah,
game.
yeah, and you
You'd flick them straight at each other, right?
huh?
Or you would flick them at each other, wouldn't you?
No, you would have a stack, and then you had that slammer, and you'd have to like slam the stack, and then whatever flipped over, you kept, and you like physically kept them. They were yours now, and then everybody would go and like buy packs, and they would buy collectible Pogs, like like this one's a Michael Jordan set, so they all look like Michael Jordan, shit like that. This one says 23, like whatever. So I mean, it was all the same kind of elements that you would have with a card game, except it didn't have powers, right? Like there was no abilities to any of the individual Pogs. It was just like the art that was on them. And then you would fuck up the art because the whole idea was to go ahead and slam the shit out of them. So it was an interesting concept, that's for sure. But I don't know, man. I think you kind of consider them a card game, but
Yeah, I would.
yeah. But the last thing I wanted to talk about though is, have you ever, and this gets more into like the usual stuff that we talk about, but have you ever heard of the card game Illuminati?
Yes.
All right.
Go on.
Yes. So, did you ever hear about the towers? The tower card in there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wanna Google this shit right now too.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've heard that it's supposedly has picked out a lot of stuff. Oh shit. See, yeah. It's from like 95, right? Or
the
older.
Illuminati card game?
Yeah, because that's the only thing I'm seeing right now. It says 1995 World Order, um, factory sealed CCG. Holy shit, dude! It's wait, give me the original picture, bitch. Illuminati, the New World Order. Betray your friends, crush your enemies, control the world, drink some coffee.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that sounds about right. And yeah, like this came out in 95, and they have terrorist nuke, Pentagon, charismatic leader, which looks like Trump from the back. What's this one? Hillary Clinton. That's just Hillary Clinton. There's just the Hillary Clinton card. That's fucking hilarious. And epidemic quarantine.
So,
wow.
I'm reading Wikipedia here. Illuminati, the game, the card game. It came out in. It went on the market in 1982.
Really?
Yeah, and then it started getting expansion sets. And let's see here.
I want to see the effect of black activists.
What?
Gives +2 to any attempt to control any liberal group.
Oh my
Gives
god.
+4 to your defense against any attack made or aided by a liberal group. Wow. And that's a black activist. So wait, so attempt to control, that's fucking hilarious though.
Yeah.
Society for Creative Anarchism gives +3 to any attempt to destroy any straight group by using the group's action. You may force a rival to discard the top card from his group's deck. Oh, here's the effect for terrorist nuke.
Oh,
Play this
dude.
card at any time to give +10 or resistance, your choice, to any violent group you control. If used with an action, it must be played when that action is first declared and counts
Yeah.
only for that action if used for defense. Blah, blah. Oh, this game is fucking
Yeah, and then the picture. You need to describe
dude.
what the picture
Yeah,
is.
I honestly don't want to, because saying terrorist nuke is bad enough, but it's 2 towers being attacked.
Yeah.
And then the one next to it's the Pentagon on fire, and it's just called Pentagon. And
Yeah.
this shit was made 20 years before anything we
Yeah.
know of that looked like that. Okay.
Yeah. So I mean, it was it was yeah, so I always thought it was interesting. Now, sometimes I think, okay, maybe some of this shit's made up. Like people are making fake cards just to
Posting
spread.
them.
Yeah, just to post them and to spread rumors or whatever. So I mean, that is a possibility. I mean, if a card game is called Illuminati and you wanted to, you can make up fake cards and then make it seem as if this game was predicting shit. But but I don't know. It could be real. I mean, this I'm just gonna read the title of this article, but it says the 90s card game, that predicted 9/11, Donald Trump, COVID, and the Capitol riot. I don't know about all that, but whether you believe,
Like this card, I might buy this one.
what is it?
Flat Earthers. People laugh, but the Flat Earthers know something. For their action, you may roll 2 dice. If your roll is equal to or less than the number of places you control, the Flat Earthers' weird alternative geology has led them to a gold strike. And you may draw as this felt like such a fever dream reading that sentence. I don't know what the fuck was that. And you
Yeah.
may draw as many plot cards as the number you rolled. All right.
Yeah. I think it'd be
And
cool, dude.
oh wow, fuck this. At the bottom it says weird, conservative.
You know what I think would be cool, dude?
Fuckers.
If we actually got this card game and we played it like on Twitch or something,
Dude,
that'd be pretty fun.
people need to fucking pay us because
Yeah.
this starting set from 1995, first printing, original version, extremely rare. You want to know how much it is?
I'm gonna say $1,000.
$800.
Yeah, close to it. Yeah, close to $1,000.
Yeah. Fuck, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, if it's something anyone, ooh,
They
there's
still
a Illuminati second edition.
they still make these cards. They still sell this game.
Really?
Yeah. It's not out of print. They still sell this game. I mean, it's all like, it's all supposed to be kind of a joke, like kind of tongue in cheek, but people have said that they're telling the truth or whatever, but I don't know, man. I mean, like I said, a lot of times I think that some of these things, people could just be printing this shit to end up
Just be messing with people.
Yeah, just to fuck with people and spread lies and stuff. I have never seen a set myself, so I can't say for certain that these cards are legit and those cards actually exist with the artwork that they show. But I'm just trying to say, like, because I don't want people to believe everything. I think that they need to like slow down a little bit and Like,
Yeah.
like how we had our last episode with the eclipse. What happened? Not a goddamn thing. Right?
Well, some weird shit happened. I don't know about you.
Yeah.
Quit smoking.
Weren't you going to say something about that? And
Yeah, nah, that was it. I quit smoking.
Oh, you quit smoking. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that was the only thing.
Was that
It
because
was weird as fuck, man. Yeah, it was the apocalypse. Well, really, eclipse. Really, I looked at the sun and it burnt my retina, so now I can't see.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to get weed that I can't see. So,
Oh, okay. Gotcha. Yeah, because you
yeah,
might
that's
get
pretty much
something
the
with
only thing.
some bad shit in it.
Yeah.
Or they're going to just sell you
Some
oregano.
Huh?
They're going to just sell you oregano.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're like, why does my weed smell like spaghetti?
That's the new strain, the SpaghettiOs.
Yeah, spaghettios. Fuck, dude. Yeah, I don't yeah, man. I mean, that card game and we can leave it with that, but it's still out
If
there.
people listening to this would want us to get it and stream us opening it on Twitch or something, I'd be down, but that's $800.
Hell yeah.
So
Well,
if anyone listening to this in the future or anything, and you guys are down, just fucking support us, and we could make it happen. We can make it happen later on. But unless you guys are gonna shoot us the 800 for us to do it, it won't be tomorrow. But because that would be fucking hilarious. Because the only thing I'm thinking of is if we actually got the $800 set, we are getting terrorist nuke, Pentagon, and Hillary Clinton graded.
we're gonna get it graded.
We're getting them graded if we got this set. Probably charismatic leader too. I'll get that shit signed.
Well, they have sets on Amazon
signed by Biden.
So it's Steve Jackson games, and then it's Illuminati. It's $40, and I don't know what it comes with.
I want this $800 set if we're gonna do that, like unveiling and unboxing later on.
Yeah.
Like you said, if no one that we've known or anyone posting this type of shit, maybe it's all just printed. Maybe someone's just printing out a very nice box, putting Steven Jackson games on there. Maybe they got their permission to pull this prank off. Who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
But if it's real and we get it, we're getting these cards graded. We're getting these cards graded. That's all I'm saying.
I'm cool with that. They also have like another one that's called Conspiracy, the card game. But there's other
Yeah, that can't be as good as this.
Yeah,
This straight up has the towers, the Pentagon, Hillary Clinton, quarantine, and Trump. Like,
yeah,
no, this is gold.
yeah.
The other set that I saw that you're probably talking of too is the second edition, and right, and the cards that I see, it's like Servants of Cthulhu, Armed Smuggler, Aliens,
Yeah.
California. Like, no, this isn't as fun. This does not look anywhere near as good.
Yeah.
As the 95 version.
Yeah.
So if we can in the future get this game, we will.
Yeah.
Get those cards graded. We'll unveil it all on Twitch.
Like, fuck yeah. I'm down.
See everything there.
I'm down.
Do it.
All right, man. Well, are you good with today's episode?
Oh yeah, that was
cool.
Fun.
Yeah, it was cool. See, we still got some weird in.
Card game. This was the card game at the because I forgot about that.
The Illuminati one,
man. And wow, thank you.
You're welcome. It came to me while we were talking. I was like, oh yeah, shit, I forgot about that. So, yeah, I wanted to talk about it, and we did. So everybody else, you should go out there. You should check it out. Look up the Illuminati card game. And then also too, like people who are listening, let us know what your favorite card game is, and also tell us if you think Pogs are a card game or not. And if you still collect cards and you still play card games, not like solitaire, not poker, none of that stuff. Because a lot of people, and that's still like acceptable. But if you're an adult and you still play your Pokemon, your Yu-Gi-Oh, and fuck, if you're an adult and you play Beyblades, let us know.
Beyblades are fucking dope.
Yeah, they're pretty cool.
I started when I was in school. I started a whole like Beyblade club in elementary school.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Yeah.
It started out with just being like, "Hey, can we bring these?" And it went from me and my friend to like 20 people.
Yeah.
And every day we'd either have our the like stadium thing with us, or if no one had it that day, we would just go nuts on the fucking concrete, just fighting each other with them. Great. It was a fun time. Beyblades were dope.
It's like cockfighting, dude. For kids, you're all like circled around, all throwing money. You're like, some 6th grader's in the corner, like smoking a cigarette, and he's like, oh, he's got all the money and like the odds on all the shit. Yeah, that's funny, dude. Yeah, man. If you play Bakugan, those little Bakugan ball things, whatever, then tell us. Hit us up on Instagram. Doc Farted on Instagram. _Mexalorian on Instagram. Hoof Hearted Podcast on Instagram. Also, we are on all the platforms for listening. So if you are listening on a platform that you don't like, check us out somewhere else. So we are also on YouTube. So if you like that, go with YouTube. Always do the search as the Hoof Hearted Podcast. That's HOOFHEARTED. That's 2 words. The Hoof Hearted Podcast. Yeah, it's gonna be an easier way to find us. So yeah, I think that's about it, man. You got anything else to say? I'm gonna start playing these horns, man.
No, just shoot us the motivational shit on Instagram this week on the post, guys. We're looking forward to hearing you guys give us some good quotes, good advice.
Yeah, and share it, man. Share everything.
Yeah,
sharing is caring.
Sharing's caring, and touching everything is pretty dope.